Sometimes a movie is promoted a certain way in trailers, and when you start to actually watch the thing, it sort of unfolds itself into something kind of really completely different than what you'd expected. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's not. So which is it for the Adam Project? Let's find out. After accidentally crash landing in 2022, time-traveling fighter pilot Adam Reed teams up with his 12-year-old self for a mission to save the future. The movie stars Ryan Reynolds, Walker Scobell, Mark Ruffalo, Jennifer Garner, Zoe Saldaña, and Catherine Keener. The Adam Project was directed by Sean Levy, who recently did Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds, and was just announced that he's going to be doing the next Deadpool 3. So that's interesting. Technically, I think the movie did everything right. There are some questionable CG moments when it comes to, I guess, de-aging a character late in the movie, and that's a little distracting. But other than that, I feel like the effects were really, really good. In fact, a step above what you typically see for these Netflix type movies. What it really comes down to, though, with this movie, what really impressed me was the acting. Across the board, I feel like everyone did a fantastic job. And the person that really stuck out to me, other than Walker Scobell, which we'll get to, was Jennifer Garner. Like, she's never really, I wouldn't say she's ever been bad in anything, but she's never really like super impressed me. But there's a scene with Ryan Reynolds and Jennifer Garner that seriously had me tearing up. I was really, really impressed with her work in this movie, which I don't know. I guess it was just a complete surprise to me that Jennifer Garner could bring that out of me. Walker Scobell is I think he's a star in the making. He did just an amazing job here with his delivery. It's so natural, and it really, really feels like a young Ryan Reynolds in the way that he delivers his lines. Of course, the lines that he is given to say are very Ryan Reynolds, but I was completely taken with him from his first appearance. And when it comes to Ryan Reynolds, you can tell that he was really invested in this movie and invested in the character. It's seriously the best performance that I've seen from Ryan Reynolds in a very, very, very long time. I mean, he's kind of known as just being this wisecracking dude who just really, it's like, hey, what would Ryan Reynolds be like in this situation? And what would he be like talking to this character? That's really what a lot of his movies have been lately. But here he gets the chance to actually emote and be like in a role with some stuff that he has to deal with, which I really enjoyed seeing because I like Ryan Reynolds as an actor. When it comes to story, though, I don't know if it completely works. The time travel element is always kind of one of those things where, man, when you start getting into time travel, it can be messy. There can be a lot of holes being poked in all of these kind of things. But look, the weird thing, as I said at the very, very beginning of this video, the movie turns into something that it's not exactly presented to be. And that was actually kind of a cool thing for me. I actually enjoyed this part of it. I don't know if it succeeds as just a time travel sci-fi kind of fun movie. It's more, I don't know. I got so invested in the characters that I forgave all the shortcomings of the time travel sci-fi part of the story. The movie sort of transitions from this sort of sci-fi kind of movie to more a movie about grief and loss. It hit all the right notes for me, and it felt genuine. It didn't feel like tacked on. I made this comment in my Discord. I said, is the end cheesy? Yes. Does it make any sense? No. Did I still enjoy it? Yes. But I will say this. If this had come out in a theater, if I'd paid money to sit down and see this, I might have been a bit tougher on it because I don't think it 100% succeeds on the sci-fi part of the story. But sitting at home on Netflix, I enjoyed it. I was entertained and actually surprisingly touched by the movie. So for me, especially if you have Netflix, I mean, this is an easy recommendation. There's nothing here that's offensive in any way. I really really enjoyed it. Like I said, was surprised that I got pulled into the character drama part of the story. So yeah, I would give it 3 stars out of 4 simply because the sci-fi stuff doesn't completely work for me. But yeah, if you have Netflix, check it out. So look, I know some people, didn't care for the Adam Project. I really enjoyed it. I'm sort of curious how many of you have sat down to watch it, and did you like it? Let me know down below what you think, and we'll talk about it. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.